Grumbine here from the car cam. 15 seconds, just 15 seconds. I'm giving myself 15 seconds to make this pitch. And then I'm gonna edit because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Thanks for watching webcams. Thanks for watching webcams here on Horborong.com. I just want to take 15 seconds, or less than the 15 seconds, to tell you that Thanks for watching webcams on Horborong.com. I just want to take 15 seconds, or less than 15 seconds, to tell you about 2 of my books. Thanks for watching webcams here on Horborong.com. I just want to take 15. Thanks for watching webcams on Horborong. Thanks for watching webcams here on Horborong.com. I just want to take a brief moment, hopefully less than. Thanks for watching webcams here on Horborong. Thanks for watching webcams here on Horborong.com. I just want to take 15 seconds, hopefully less than 15 seconds, to tell you about 2 books that I have that are currently for free on BarnesandNoble.com and iTunes. These are Bork 9, a story about a boy and his trash can. This is an illustrated children's book. It's about a young boy who meets a sentient trash can from Big Burger Boys. There's mutant trash monsters, crazy old ladies. It is a fantastic book. It's illustrated. It's great to read. It's great for your kids to read, or it's great to read to your kids. That's how I wrote it. I wrote it to read to kids. This book is free on BarnesandNoble.com and iTunes.com. If you have a the other book is Disastergeddon, for part of the Explorers. The other book is Disastergeddon. It's from the Explorers of the Unknown Universe, as is Bork 9. This one's about the end of the world. It's an apocalypse to end all apocalypses. Apocalypsi? I'm not sure. There's dinosaurs, space aliens, and just some crazy, weird shit. There's dinosaurs, space aliens, time travel, and just crazy shit. Actually, no, there is no time travel in this one. Or is there? Read the book, find out. BarnesandNoble.com, iTunes.com. These 2 books are free until I get some reviews on them, and they are lacking in the review department. So if you enjoy my videos, please check out my books. Thanks for watching, and stay creative. Thanks for watching, and stay creative. Okay, well, don't know if that's going to be under 15 seconds, but, wow. I shot three and a half minutes of footage for a 15-second bit. I was thinking, I was running those details through my head all morning. Frustrated Writers Club, which actually is a Frustrated Writers Club. The next episode of Webcams is almost done. It is done. I'm just like finishing touches. The video's done. I have to do the outtakes and you know, like I said, there's going to be another video, the promo video, an advertisement, something in front of webcams in the Horborong.com playlist. You know, in the past that I've done, so, you know, when webcams initially launched, the idea was to build out an advertisement platform, and the unfortunate aspect of that is that the pilot concept was not. This isn't terribly unfortunate, but I'll get to the unfortunate part. You'll remember it was this video is sponsored by ProjectAwesome.ca, and that is attached to the front of the video. It's part of the video, and anytime I go back and look at things like that, there's things that date the videos. I want the videos to be able to stand on their own, basically. I don't want to mar the episode with content that's actually attached to the video. So I like the idea of having the playlist on the homepage of Horbarong where I can just slot in whatever video I want in front of webcams. And you know, it's temporary, you know. So yeah. That's the idea behind that. That's 3.5 minutes of footage. I'm going to edit that down. I actually wanted to, because I talked about this before, and I really would have liked to do a spot for Jen's store, Seraphim Clothing, but I haven't gotten her thing in the mail yet, so I don't want to speak about it. I don't want to do a spot until I have something. Although I could always throw it over to. I probably will do both. Actually, I want to establish it, the concept, and show what I have in mind, and get it in play. Maybe get some reaction to it. Maybe I shouldn't do this. Maybe it's wrong altogether. But actually, I mean, what you saw in the video, in my takes, is very accurate. And I don't think there's anything wrong with asking for that. You know, I write these books and I make them available for free. And actually, you know, Zaphod Zombie was kind of the test, very long test, almost a year actually. But it was free. It garnered all these reviews, and now that I've switched it to pay, you know, I pick up a sale here and there. So I think, you know, that's the idea. Leave it for free, get the reviews, get the ratings, and then put a price tag on it. And that's all it is. You know, I'm not expecting a huge amount of sales, but I do. You know, I want a few sales. I want to get the reviews, and you know, I figure if people are watching these videos, or making the effort to watch the videos on horrorwrong.com, then they're you know, that close. They're that close, literally, to just downloading something and reading it and leaving a review. I've already got them most of the way. They're already engaged. They're already interested in what I do. Here are my books as well. That's the theory, at least. I don't think I'm being overly cynical. I don't think I'm being money grubbing. I don't know what the turn of phrase should be for that, but I just, you know, I want people to read the books, and they're good books, so, you know, it's not a terrible experience, if you know what I mean. So hopefully, and they're free, so come on, why not? So hopefully that will set the tone for advertising messages on horrorwrong.com. We'll see. And I like the idea of having full control over it. You know, being you know, it's either me speaking or someone I'm giving explicit permission to speak and talk about the products. And like I said, I really want to give Jen that opportunity. I don't, you know, will it be beneficial? Will it be helpful? I don't know, but we gotta try. We gotta put the stuff out there and see. So you wouldn't know it, not from the energy at the beginning of this video, but I had a shitty day yesterday. It wasn't super bad, but. And I'm not, you know, and I'm over it. Don't get me wrong. But Sam called me up, as she does regularly, and said I have a deadline of October 5th. And again, this isn't the issue. I have a deadline of October 5th to get number one, condo insurance, because we don't have any, and number two, the announcements for the wedding. And I'm like, okay, well, I can, like, in my head, I'm like, okay, well, I just need to do the edge-to-edge of the poster, and what basically the poster is designed with a black border, and I'm going to go edge to edge with it, and put the text and relevant details inside the poster. And that's what I was thinking, and that I've talked to her about that before. Like, we can use this as our announcement, and print it on what we figured was a 5x7 card. And so we're talking a little bit, and I'm like figuring out the dimensions, because she wanted to be able to put a CD or something in there with the announcement. And I was like, yeah, I can do the poster. And she goes, no, I'm not. We're not doing we're not using the poster for the announcement. I mean, it was just so summarily dismissed. It's like, okay. Okay. And I think, part of me is like, the part of me that's upset about it is that, that's what happens at work all the time. Here's all the work here's all this creative energy I put into something, and then it just gets summarily dismissed. And like, no, we're not using that. Okay. The difference here is that it was Sam doing it. And the difference here is that, and then the difference here is that, I when I made this poster, for sure, I knew that it wasn't necessarily. Number one, I didn't really think she was going to like it. Period. Number two, I certainly didn't think it was going to be used for the announcement. Although, with the amount of work that went into it and how awesome it is, I was hopeful, optimistic about it. Number three, really, I want to get pissy about the poster not being used as the announcement, because I've already used it as the official announcement online in my domain, I don't know. So I'm over it, but I'll tell you what, that just sent me into a tailspin yesterday, and I was it was very frustrating. Maybe I think I was kind of like already towing the line. I don't know why, but yeah, I know I was already towing the line. I think Slacktive's tailspin has inadvertently had a negative effect, and just kind of wondering, okay, what's the point, really? What's the point of all this? Because that was a question he ended up bringing up. Not that it resonated with me at all, but I mean, flip a coin on any given day, and it might resonate. I know. I think it's a little bit like it stems from work being work. That's what it stems from. Work being work. And interestingly, I guess this is a big part of it. I haven't, this latest episode of Webcams, I didn't do much of that at the office. Most of it was done at home or at night over the weekend. The timing just worked out that way, I guess, and it's been we're wrapping up, all the big turnover and all the media, so it was a very busy couple of weeks at work. Work being work. I did have a thought, speaking to the last bit of determination and the Horbercast and getting cynical with Slacktiff, which is when you come back, buddy, and you want to knuckle down. There's nothing to knuckle down, but when you want to sit down and do it, I'm ready for it anytime, I think. But and how all of that stemmed from the dialogue about a radio station and a community-driven, creatively community-driven radio effort. And I think that's a mistake. I think it's a misstep. It's a mistake to say, I want to do something for the community, right? That's what it boils down to. It's a mistake to say, I want to build something for the community. And is it sacrilege? Am I speaking sacrilege here? I don't know. Maybe, but I don't think so, because, that's what webcams was. That's what, this is Crumbination, which are great videos, by the way, from years ago. The concept is really cool. The idea is really cool. But the lesson that I've learned, that I seem to dismiss very quickly in the radio talk, in the radio discussion, was the lesson is that if you're not going to do it, by you I mean me, if I'm not going to do it, it's not going to happen. And that's not very community driven. That's not very community centric. I cannot rely on the creative community, the YouTube creative community, whomever that might be, to start a revolution. I can count. The only thing I should ever expect from anybody is to watch. That's it. Now, as fun as it might be to develop content around user-driven stuff, user-generated stuff, if I wait for that, it'll never happen. That's the thing. If I can't do it myself, it's not gonna happen. If I can't do it myself, I should expect it not to happen. Is the lesson. Now, is that massively cynical? Probably. Is it true? Mostly. It's not that I don't have any faith in the community. It's just that I want to have faith in the project. I want to have faith that things can be accomplished. And that's the lesson, stop waiting, and that ephemeral community is too much of an unknown. It's too much of an unknown to say, to imbue it with too much responsibility, with so much responsibility. It's not smart. So, as I was thinking about that, and realizing, wait a minute, I need to dial that back a bit. If I'm because I was very close to, zoning in on that and really focusing on getting back to this broadcast thing, where, everything that happened last year could easily happen all over again, and everything just stops and falls off a cliff, and that doesn't move me forward at all. So, is the timing not right for it? That's what it boils down to. It's just not the right timing for a big broadcast event, big broadcast project. It's interesting, though, because, I can talk about it, and I can get pretty passionate about it, and I do like the idea of it, but if I want to stay creative, if I want to stay productive, it's not something I can pursue at this time. So, refocusing on smaller stuff, whatever that might be. Webcams. I still haven't written a new script, although I think that I'm gonna finish. The timing of this is probably gonna work out, if at all, because all of a sudden we're hitting the wall on webcams. Yeah, Anna was the only one who met the deadline for the advertiser video. For shame, Rob. For shame. And yeah, it's probably going to shake out that's going to be the last video, the last webcams before Vague Apocalypse, and I don't know what's happening after that. Again, I don't have any scripts, but I'll certainly give myself the next 3 to 6 weeks, I guess, I think, to write something of substance, come up with something. Yeah, and the other thing I was thinking about was that, you know, the last trip I went on was to New Jersey with my mom for a couple of days after my dad died, and I wanted to write and record that trip, and I didn't do a very good job of it at all. Obviously, Fake Apocalypse, I've got the cameras and everything, but I am obviously also bringing the MacBook. So I'm wondering, and I could be wrong. I mean, you know, you have plans and mice and men or whatever, best laid plans. I don't know if I can plan to like just sit down every night before bed and just jot down like notes about what happened. And I think that might have been what I did in 2009, and then go back and fill in the details. And maybe because actually and the other thing is I'm officially getting ready to get back to Religiously Roasted and finish that adaptation. That's one of my Devilmas goals. I want to get that one done for Devilmas 2012. But I do have another book that's kind of like a bonus book. It's a collection of various stuff. If you've never read any of the short stories available, they're going to be collected into this book with a couple of additional ones. And at that time, I'll probably remove them remove the short stories that are currently available through Barnes & Noble and places like that. I'm going to remove those. But as I'm talking about it, I think that would be pretty cool to record, to write about the Vague Apocalypse, and I don't know, just record that experience and use that as like the last chapter in this bonus book. That would be pretty neat. Good way to bookend an era, right? Yeah. So, this was a fun video today, huh? Stay creative.